What's up, Armani gang, and welcome back to another lit banger.
Hey, trust nobody, only kick it with your day ones, but your day ones be the same ones who change up. Your day ones be the same ones who change up. I won't change up, I'm just trying to run my.
And today, by the title, y'all can tell I'm going to be giving you tips and advice of how to survive college. This is I'm going to be a junior in fall of 2020, but I just finished my sophomore year, so I just want to tell you guys some tips of how to survive college. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up, make sure you comment, and make sure you subscribe to the Armani channel. If you haven't joined the crew, you already know what it do, big bush you woo. And let's get into the video. Yay! Alright, y'all, so tip number 1, make friends. So I would say when you go to orientation, or at our school we have this thing called Hawk Day. It's like pre-orientation where you can meet your potential peer mentor or your potential friend. I remember my freshman year, that's where I met a lot of people that I'm really close with now during my school year. Build relationship, make friends, because you're going to be spending the next 4 years at this college unless you transfer. Do the same thing if you transfer. I don't know how other schools do it, but at my school we have this thing called Hawk Day, like I was saying, and it's basically where it's like pre-orientation and you get to meet your peer mentors. I don't know if other schools do it, but when you are incoming first year, we have mentors to help you guide you through your first semester of college, and also to be there as a friend and etc. So that's one thing I would say is make friends, put yourself out there and talk. If you're shy, it's okay, because there's most people that's out there that is not shy. So that's my first. All right, y'all, so tip number 2, get to know your roommate / commuter, other commuters. So for me, I don't live on campus, I'm a commuter. So what I like to do is get to know the other commuters, because you know, maybe you might know them from like high school or somewhere, but you can also build a connection with them because y'all have something in common, which is commuting to school and have other things in common. For your roommate, I would say I heard from my teammates' experience, I heard from my friend experience, I heard from other people's experience. I would say set boundaries with your roommate. Come to an agreement of what not to touch, what do touch, and build a relationship with them, because you are going to be with them for 2 semesters unless you move out into a different room, but you still have to build a connection with the next person. So that would be my advice about getting to know your roommate / getting to know other commuters. So if you commute to school, get to know other commuters by talking to them. Don't be shy, communicating, just stuff like that. That's what I did. Like I communicated with other commuters. But for me, I was always on campus, so most people think I lived on campus, which I didn't. So I was cool with the residents and the people that are commuters. So yeah. All right, y'all, tip 3. One thing I would say is work first, play later. And I took this motto from my mom, because when I was younger, I would like to play first and not put my priorities second. For me, I learned that when I started going to middle school, high school, and college. So what I tell my mentees, because I'm a peer mentor at my college, is you work first, play later. That means get your work done. If it's classwork, homework, studying, whatever, get it done before you go to any parties or anything, hang out with your friends or anything. That is the most important, because you want to make sure you're satisfied with your grades. And it depends on what major y'all doing. I know for my mentees experience, I had 1 liberal arts studies, but the rest were all nursing majors. And as y'all know, nursing is hard. So that's why I told them, like, get your work done. Don't procrastinate. Don't sit on it. Get it done. Like for me, soon as a professor gave me work and they be like, oh, it's due next week, I'm gonna get it done today, because for me, I like to relax. I don't like to think about anything. But that's one thing I would say is work first, play later. Get your stuff done so you won't have to think about it while you going out to party, like, dang, like I gotta do this test, but I'm out here partying. No, get the test done before you go out partying. Tell your friends. Maybe your friends will have an understanding of what it means, but if they don't, well, forget them. This is your grade. You're graduating. You have to walk the stage. You're getting a degree. If they don't want to do it, that's on them. That's not on you, but I'm just saying. that's the advice I would give you guys for that. All right, y'all. Tip 4: is there a freshman fit team? In my opinion, if you're playing sports, like for me at my college, we have stairs, so we have to walk up the stairs regardless. If you're playing sports, working out every day, you won't gain that a lot of weight. For me, I play basketball, so I wasn't really gaining weight like that. But if you just don't exercise or have that mentality to go walk outside or go do a run or anything, you will gain weight. So that's one thing I would say is limit what you eat, watch what you eat, work out, try to walk around, don't just sit in your room all day eating. That's what I would say. Y'all, tip 5: can you try out for any sports team? Yes, I tried out for my sports team. I guess it depends on if you could talk to the coach. I don't know how other schools do it, but if you talk to the coach, and they'll probably be like, yes, try out. But yeah, for me, I talked to my coach. He made me try out. I tried out, and I made the team, and that was that on that. Our school is a Division II. But yeah, it depends on the college, and it depends on the coach. So yeah, y'all. Tip 6. So everybody was talking about dining food hall. So for me, since I don't live on campus, what I do is when I'm with my teammates, we'll probably go eat, because I have to come here early in the morning for weight, so we eat breakfast together, or sometimes I eat lunch with my friends. But from my teammates' experience and then from my friends' experience, sometimes they say dinner is so much not that good, and sometimes it is, and breakfast be slimming and lunch be don't. But you know, that's their opinion and everything, but I'm just telling y'all like things that people may know, because I don't eat in the dining hall all the time like that. Like I said, I only go there with my teammates or my friends, and that's hardly rare, because sometimes we skip breakfast, or sometimes we go eat lunch somewhere else. One thing I will say, if you're living on campus, bring what is that called? An air fryer, something that does not catch on fire. Your housing director would tell you if it's qualified or not. Bring a rice cooker. You could buy things for your refrigerator. That's when the roommate agreement come in. Y'all can work together. Like some days, I know, for example, my team, one of my closest friends that I've been close with since freshman year, I'm not gonna say their names, but their roommates, they play softball, and they have it to where they have, like when I went in their room, they had a refrigerator and another refrigerator. It's like, so those days, like if they miss like dinner and stuff because of they're playing sports and stuff like that, they'll have a chance to cook in their room and stuff like that. So yeah, y'all, so that's what I would say is buy air fryer, buy rice cooker, buy groceries that may, so you won't be buying out food if you don't have to, or going to get food. You could just cook food in your room. Right? Yeah. Alright, y'all, tip 7, textbooks. For me, I always get my textbooks from our bookstore in our college. But I would say sometimes I don't want to use their books, so I go on Amazon and I get the textbooks off of there. That's another tip. I think there's a place called Cheggs. You could use Cheggs, Amazon. You could do a local library. You could do anything, so you could save money in your pocket. Because I know if you go to your local bookstore on campus, it will be a little bit expensive. That's why I always recommend Amazon, because Amazon got that rent thing. Baby. And I know for me as a commuter, in our commuter lounge, we have books that other students donated for other people for that class. So they done bought the book but donated it to the commuter center. So there's a lot of textbooks in there. Like for me, I will put textbooks in there too. So if you're a sophomore, you'll have books from those classes, you take those classes. But yeah. All right, y'all. Tip 8. Get involved in clubs. I cannot stress this enough. Get involved into clubs. Like I was telling my mentees, if you're involved into clubs, you will, for me, I would say when I got involved in clubs, I felt like I like to make sure everybody's feeling comfortable on campus and all that stuff, make sure everybody's having a good time. So for me, when I came on campus, I applied for Ashton, which is our student government, and then I signed up for BSU, and I became BSU vice president. And we have this leadership role thing where you could apply for some RA, academic RA, hot day leader, peer mentor, front desk association, like stuff like that. So I'm telling y'all, get involved in these clubs. I don't know how it works at other colleges, but at my school, it's amazing. Like I tell my mentees, when you're involved, every year you start to promote the club and tell people like, hey, sign up. Like everybody know, like I will walk, like my mom and dad know, like I will wear a holy name shirt to a restaurant, a fancy restaurant, or maybe like a restaurant. I wouldn't say fancy because I wouldn't wear that to a fancy restaurant, but a restaurant. And they'd be like, oh my God, you go to Holy Names? Oh my God, I'm going there too. Like you always want to promote your club and everything and what you do. And I do that a lot. I promote my clubs all the time. And people out there that's watching this, you can vouch for that. And I try to convince people to sign up for ASHU, sign up for BSU, sign up for Peer Mentor. Like, it's amazing. Like, my mentees, they're gonna be mentors this fall and hot day leaders and everything. So it kind of like when you aspire somebody to do something, you want to keep that going and inspire others. So that's what I was saying. Number 9, working on campus. What I would say about working on campus, you don't have to go off of campus to go work, but a lot of people do. But I would say it's beneficial because you get to know the staff. You get to get advice from the staff. For me, I was an English tutor. I would work in a writing studio, so I would help to show students how to fix their essays, and I learned a lot about it because in high school and middle school, I was not really good at essays and all that, and my essays have improved over the years and everything. So I would say if you want to work on campus, definitely do that. It saves you a lot of time and gas. You literally can just walk across campus or walk to wherever you need to go, but it saves you a lot of time. It's amazing and it's great. All right, tip number 10, events on campus. Go to all the events. I'm gonna tell y'all a secret. Free food. I'm telling y'all, like sometimes you gotta buy food, but there's some events that are free food. But yeah, y'all, go to the events, have fun, talk to people, make new friends, talk about different things, talk about a class, talk about anything. But if you go out to these events, you get to know people. But if you stay up in your dorm room, or if you don't come on campus and you go home early, it defeats the purpose of fun. So my advice is go to all the events, go to all the dances, go to every event on the college campus. But yeah, yo, tip 11, I'm gonna go like this because 11. Make sure you guys register for classes on time. And I would say for, I don't know how they do it at different other colleges, but at my college, they let the seniors register first. They have a senior week, and then they have an all-student week. Make sure y'all register on time. This is very important because if you don't, the class will get full. You'll be put on the waiting list, and then you don't know if you're gonna get in that class or not, and then you will have to reschedule everything. And also, one thing I also will say, will check in with your advisor at all times so you can make sure you're graduating on time, or if you want to graduate early like I'm trying to do, or graduate semester early. So y'all, just please make sure y'all register on time. Check in with your advisor. I would say make sure y'all do a graduation plan so you make sure you're on track and everything. But yeah, y'all, that's the tip I would give y'all. The advice. Tip number 12. Make sure you register for FAFSA on time. I cannot stress this enough. I told my mentees, like, make sure y'all register for FAFSA. I made sure I remind them 24/7 about register for FAFSA. That's important because that's how you pay for college, or that's how some of you guys pay for college. It depends on your situation, but make sure you register on time. I remember my freshman year and sophomore year, like they said FAFSA opened up at 8 a.m. I was up by 7 on my laptop by 8 and signing up for my FAFSA for the next following year, y'all. So make sure y'all do that. It's very important, and help your friends out and remind them and everything. But yeah. All right, y'all. Last tip, 13th tip. Make college what you want to make it, y'all. Like I tell my mentors, you want to make it boring, you make it boring. You want to make it fun, you make it fun. You want to make it lit, you want to make it lit. You want to be well known around the campus, you make it what you want to make it. That's what I came in as a freshman. I was like, I didn't know if I wanted to play basketball. I ended up playing basketball. I didn't know if I wanted to get involved. I ended up getting involved. But y'all, like I said, y'all make it what you want to make it. I make the campus lit because I'm a loud, lit person and I like to have fun. But like I said, make sure you work first, play later. But yeah, y'all, make the campus what you want to make it. Like I said, if you shy, it's okay. There's a lot of shy people out there that turn their shyness into litness. And I'll be like, girl, I remember one of my friends, she was like, I'm shy. But then we hung out about it, and then I was like, girl, you ain't shy no more. Like, that shyness went away. But yeah, alright y'all, so this is the end of the video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys enjoyed the tips and the advice I gave you guys. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Make sure you comment. And make sure you subscribe to Armani Gang. If you haven't yet, join the crew. You already know what to do. Baby boo, shoo woo, ooh, period. And I see Armani Gang in the next lit video. Yay!
By the way, YBK, I'm a surfboard. It's been a thing with our dear. This our turf boy. My hair wavy, there goes my baby. Hurt, it hurt too. They all be going crazy. Life, it's amazing.